Okay, starting Unit 8, we're going to start with understanding what an angle is. So we're going to be talking about a new language today that we have always known angles to be measured in a unit called degrees. So today we're going to talk about the unit that we're going to call radians. Okay, so what is a radian? It's the measure of the central angle of a circle subtended by an arc that is the same length as the radius of the circle. So, for instance, if I had a radius of 14 centimeters and I would rotate around the circle until that length was 14 centimeters, and then this angle would equal 1 radian. Okay, so we know the formula for circumference. Circumference is 2 pi r. Okay, and radius, this is the radius. So if you think about a circumference in degrees, that's a 360 degree, right? So this is the same as 360 degrees. Okay, so with that being said, 2 pi equals 360. So 2 pi radians is equivalent to 360 degrees. So I could actually just divide by 2, and I'm going to use that as a conversion. So pi radians is the same as 180 degrees. Okay, so convert the following to radians and draw in standard position. So 90 degrees would be landing right here. Okay, so I'm going to take 90 degrees and I'm going to times by pi radians and divide by 180 degrees to cancel the degrees. Okay, and if you want, you might see this canceling the 90 out of each leaves you with pi over 2. If not, you could go 90 times pi divided by 180 and get 1.571. So that's how many radians that is. We have 45 degrees, so that would land right here. So 45 degrees times pi divided by 180. So I'm going to cancel away the degrees. Okay, if you want, you could divide each by 45, which would leave you with pi over 4. So you might see it in that form, or in a decimal. So you're just doing 45 times pi divided by 180. That is 0.785. Okay, 150 degrees. So 90, and so we land right there. So 150 degrees times pi divided by 180 degrees. The degrees cancel. The 0 divided by 10, and if you want, you can reduce. So that is reducing by a factor of 3. So you could write that radians, or again converting to a decimal as well, 150 times pi divided by 180. It's 2.618. Okay, 450. So 450, you would have to take off 360 degrees. So if in a revolution, 450 goes around 360 and then 90 more. So that's where you land. So this is actually going to be 450 times pi divided by 180. Oops, not the pi. The degrees cancel. 45 divided by 180 could reduce 5 and 2 if I divide each by 90. Okay, and if you want 450 times pi divided by 180 is 7.854. And the last one, 690 degrees. Okay, 690 minus 360 is another 330. So all the way and another 330 lands me right there. So 690 times pi divided by 180 cancels off your degrees, so you get radians. And in a reduction, 23 pi over 6. Actually, you want to know something here. Let's 690 divided by 180. Okay, watch this. Equals that. Okay, if I don't know how to reduce, your calculator will actually do it for you. So I'm going to go to this button, Math, and then I'm going to go to Fraction, and look, it turns it into a fraction for me in the lowest form. And so that times pi equals 12.043 radians. Okay, which angle is larger, 3 pi or 8? Okay, so in pi, 180 degrees is 1 pi. So 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi lands me right there. And then, so if I want to also compare 3 pi is 9.425. Okay, obviously that is larger than 8. Where does 8 land? Okay, well, 2 pi is 6.28. Okay. Pi over 2 is another that much. So this top would be 7.853. So it would end up being about there. Okay, so that's understanding what a radian is